Okay, so hi everyone, here is Leon from Asian Marketer, and we have
This is CL from the Asian Marketer.
Yes,
welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. So basically, today we are very we're very excited to have a new guest today. So CL, take a guess. Look at their face. Where do you think they come from?
I would say, we already know where do they come from, but I would say for audience point of view, most likely Asian.
Yeah, we look exactly the same, I think.
We look exactly the same.
Yeah, we look exactly the same. And like all of you is wearing suit today. Make myself very uncomfortable with this hoodie.
Oh, don't worry about that. In the end, we are going to strip off.
What the hell? Yeah, so okay. Without further ado, we will welcome our guest for today. So for today, Tabletop Podcast, we have our Vin and also Peach in our sharing table with us today for the Asian Marketer. And just a quick introductions. So first of all, it's Peach. So Peach is the handsome guy on the left-hand side, as you guys can see from the screen, which is in a gray suit. So we are feeling honored to have our first Thai agency owners today to talk with us. Okay, so we have Peach. Peach is the CEO of for today. So mainly is handling the operation part of the company. And next we have Vin, the handsome guy on the right. Hey, louder, yeah. The clap I cannot hear. So we have Vin today, which is a CMO of For today. So maybe you guys can give a brief introductions on who you guys are.
Okay, starting with me first. Hi guys, hi the audience, and nice to meet you, Leon and CL. So my name is Win. So I'm actually the CMO and the co-founder at For today. So at For today, we are basically a digital marketing agency based in Thailand, and we are right now in the city at the heart of Bangkok. So what For today do? We actually doing all things performance. Yeah, we are especially the digital marketing that specialize in creating sale and acquiring a new client. So we will know more about it later on. And okay, now to Pete.
Yeah, so the service that we have, for example, we are specialized in like doing marketing strategy, planning for the clients, and advertise on marketing platform such as Google Ads, Facebook, TikTok. Yes, and we also have a new service. We have video productions that can like help emphasize our core strategy to the clients. If they don't have the video, then we have that for them to advertise and scale their business online.
I see. So mainly for today, covered all area in Thailand. Let's say your new services of video productions, or is for now it's Bangkok first.
For now, it's Bangkok first.
Right. For now, it's Bangkok. You have an amazing view behind. Yeah, amazing view. Okay,
so you can come to visit it. Yeah.
So definitely we plan like for our company trip to go budget. We want to plan to go with our nearest city, which is Thailand.
Yeah.
So maybe it's for next year. So by then we have a chance to meet each other in real life. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please come. So many places I can take you to.
Sure. But I think all this while, right? Cause at first I talked with Peach first. So I think Peach received my emails from it's actually from a platform, and then I found Peach email. Peach email, correct?
Yes.
And then I text Peach whether he's interested to have a conversations. So after a first meet up with Peach, then I share about the vision of the Asian Marketer, cause the reason we do this channel is to connect all kind of marketer from Asia. Definitely for now it's Asia first.
Yep.
And then share on the country knowledge, country trend, economics, marketing trend, etc. So we can learn and share with each other. So to help our clients. So that's our goal. So at first we connect with Peach first. Then after that, Peach introduced us about Vin, which is the CMO of the company. But all this while, right? This is our third meetup, right? It's our third virtual meetup, and we also want to try to understand that why you guys want to start a marketing agency and like how's the journey? Just tell me. Maybe you can start with both of you first.
Yeah, actually, there is four of us creating this company together. But with me and Pete, yeah, we come from a very different background. So I'm a fresh graduate. Right after I graduated from the university, and Pete is already a professional in the digital marketing field. So I think, okay, start with me first. So for me, everything has started. I'm gonna take you back in time. Everything has started in a board game cafe. So I just playing board game with my friend in a university, and I out of nowhere I just say, okay, I want to open up my own agency because I saw one of my senior. He opened the agency and he get very rich.
Your
Yeah.
senior in university?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and I just tell my friend, and the next week after, my friend tell me, yeah, he become an intern in one company, and he know his boss, and his boss want to resign from that company and open his own agency. His
Mm.
boss is actually compete. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, like the first time we met, we are like completely stranger. Yeah. The first time we meet in the one of the cafe. Yeah.
Mm.
And the first conversation that we talk about creating a business canvas.
Mm.
So I thought at that time I had no experience at all. I had no experience in being employed. I had no experience in digital marketing.
Mm.
I still wonder why he picked me as his co-founder. Yeah, it's still in my question. Yeah, I have never asked it. Yeah.
Oh, so later we'll know. Later we'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could ask in that time, but I think okay, I might not ask him now because it might provoke him something for not choosing me. Is that okay? Is it something with my microphone? Okay, and you know, yeah, everything has started that way. It's just like for me, it's just like an opportunity. So, you know, when life hand you the lemon, you got to make lemonade out of it. So I make it, and luckily, yeah, and I'm not go bankrupt yet, and it's been a 5 year now. And you know, like tomorrow is our 5th year anniversary. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I
It's
see.
become a journey, yeah, for me. Yeah, that's my part. Yeah.
I see. I have a question. Okay, so just now I'm not hearing a bit clear on what's your background. So originally, like what you do and what you study.
Okay, I studied economics.
Economics, I see.
Mm.
Yeah, in my university, but I'm not a very good student. So what I do is I like to be a seller. I like to be a vendor. So when I was in university, I starting to learn about Alibaba, starting to learn about Facebook ads. So I import something from China, and to make it to post it on Facebook, and I do advertising.
I
Mm.
see.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
the first product?
Okay, the first product was fail. Is what a shoe, a sneaker that have a light, LED light on the sneaker.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really outdated. I imported a couple shoes. Yeah, and it never sold. But the success one is a gadget from China. Yeah, and I can make like probably $500,000 from that
Mm.
product when I was in university.
I see. $500,000 in what, USD?
$500,000 in USD. It's about like maybe 10K USD.
I see.
Wow.
Understand. What kind of gadget is that?
It's actually a wallet, but not a traditional wallet. It's a wallet with some slices of card. Yeah, you can easily slide your card from your wallet. And in that time, about like 6 years ago, it was very cool.
I see. But
Mm.
for that one, right, when you first started, right, like how all sales is coming from Facebook ads.
Yeah, also it's come from.
I see. The cost. There's not too much competitor and a lot of users know how to run Facebook ads right at that time.
Yeah, at that time you can create a video for 1 hour and you do the advertising and people still buy stuff from you.
I
Wow.
see. Understand. So can I understand that all this while you just start your own thing, but when you first started your career, then you straight away start this business, meaning that you have not worked for anybody's.
Yeah, I haven't been employed in any company before.
I see. That's the mindset.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, I asked myself,
Mm.
because people always say, you very achieve so fast. But the thing is, I looking for to be a business owner since I was 16.
I see.
Yeah, during my high school, I also try to sell stuff. I try to do so many things, and it's failed. Yeah, for me, it's for other people that look from the outside, they think I can achieve it within 1 year, but for me, it takes 10 years.
I
Yeah,
see.
but what I do it, I start it fast.
Interesting. So how about Peach? Why? Just tell us why.
Okay, before that, good question from Leon that asked Win, because those are the reason that we pick Win as one of the co-founders. He always has that hunger to like get more sales. Like he has that in his mind. That's why we pick him. Yeah.
I see.
And
Any
Okay.
tips on how do you know that? Like when you're first meeting at cafe, right? How do you tell he has the hunger?
yeah, we actually know his story from the intern that he told us.
Ah,
Yeah, and we already like discussed it online. We discussed the business model and all that stuff before we met at the cafe.
I see. So good referrals.
Yeah.
Yeah, good referral indeed.
Okay. For me, I study computer engineering, but after I graduated, I don't think I like the coding and stuff. So I joined marketing agency company and stay there for like 5 years. My job is to actually it's not that like advertising like main focus. It's like I have to implement the tracking on the website to collect all the data for the marketing team.
I
So
see.
more like backend data analysis.
Yeah. Do all the data collection part for the marketing team, so they have all the data. They can launch the marketing campaign like effectively. That's my job for like 5 years, and doing like finding all the marketing tools that could help the marketing team to do advertising better. That is my job then. And while working there, I met like so I'll work closely with the marketing team, right? So one of them, the managers, they he come to me and like we go together and do the freelancing to others like business, doing all the marketing plan and the data collection part. So we kind of like being a pack and goes do the business as a
So-
freelance.
So I see. So you started with another guy.
Yeah.
Is this still with you?
It's not Vin. Is his name is Ti. Is he actually our CEO right now?
I see. So
One
two
of
of
our
you.
founders.
So two of you have a full-time job, but you guys sneaky go and do freelance.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I see. I see.
So the longer we doing the business together, right? We one of the client is quite a large client. They need more credibility from us. So we discuss together and think that it's time to like open the company. So we can like start building our credibility and starting getting more revenue from that. Then we find that intern and then we met with.
I see. I see. But like, what's the thinking process on? Cause I'm okay. So first of all, like you and your current CEO, what you are working on when you're doing freelance and what he's working on.
He's doing his work is to like planning the marketing strategy for the client and do all the advertisement. For me, I plan for the data collection part. So we kind of do this thing together.
I see. So he also know how to run ads and everything,
Yes.
and he's like a media buyer.
Yeah. He's like, and actually, at that time, he is like a manager level now,
I see. Is this same age with you as well?
about like 2 years older.
2 years older, right?
Yes.
So, because he is doing the marketing strategy part, and
Mhm.
you are working on the data collection part. So I believe
Yes.
he's Google Analytics, right? You're working on.
Yeah. Yes.
So
All the pixel and stuff.
yeah, and Pixel. And after that, like when you, is it the first person you recruited is an intern?
Actually, it's full time.
Yeah, the first employee that we recruited is a graphic designer, because none of the co-founder has a background in graphic design. So we hired the other person to help us on doing graphic design.
I see. The first full timer is come after you guys, come after Win, right?
Yes.
Understand. But I'm just curious that how's the thinking process on Peach and the CEO, and then the next point is to find Win.
So because we actually, I worked as a full-time employee, right, for a long time, right? So actually we are like in the very like comfort zone, right? And we just want one trigger that like make us want to like jump out of that comfort zone.
I see. And Win is the uncomfortable zone for you.
I actually okay. I'm gonna be real with you. So when you have a good position in your full-time job, and you also want to do your own business, so it's just like, okay, I want to do with the business, but I don't want to quit my job.
I see.
So I actually the first employee in for today company.
I see.
And as an employee and co-founder, I just tell them, you need to quit your job. You need to quit your job. When you're gonna quit your job?
Also, actually, Win, you persuade them to quit the job. You convince them to quit the job. It's you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if I'm not coming in, so it's going to be like, because they are a very high position in their own company, and to quit the job, it's a big risk that they need to take in their life. Yeah. Because they don't know whether this is going to work or not. Yeah.
I see. But how's the time stamp? So for Peach and the CEO, how long you guys started on freelance basis? And then for how long then Win comes in?
For freelancing part, I think it's about like 2 years.
2 years, and then Wins come in. And then after Wins come in, how long does it takes for Win to pitch them out?
I think it's 1 month for the CEO and 3 months for Peach. Yeah.
I see. So Win, you are the man. I see. So like after this, right? And you guys have another founders come in. I think you guys have 4 founders, right?
Yeah. We actually started with the 6th founder. Yeah. And yeah, the first time at the first stage, our company is not making any profit, and it might when someone have to quit their job and they might not see that much profit or see much of the future, someone decide to leave us, but that's okay. I do understand them. Yeah, but it's going to be the struggle part in the business. Yeah, and we kind of like, yeah, I gonna wait for it. For me, it's easy because I had nothing. Yeah.
I see. So 6 of you and then 4 men left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. So is it all of you is friend when you started off?
Pardon?
Is this 6 of you is friend when you started off?
Yeah. We still be friends as today. We still have like a dinner together. Yeah.
I see. Because it's like it's like Peach and the CEO like forming an Avenger team of 6, 1 by 1. Is it that way?
Yeah.
I see. So who is the fourth co-founders? Like what he do mainly?
The first founder, his name, he actually he actually the manager of, to be more easy, the manager of AE or account executive team.
I see.
So he take care of the client in the agency part. Yeah, we also have a client in agency. We call it agency alliance. For example, if you are to refer your client to us, we will take care of your agency.
I see. Soon. Give me some time.
Yeah.
I see.
can thank you from Thailand.
So like throughout like this journey, right? Like because you guys say that in the previously you guys are not making any profit, but what's the turning point when you guys start making any profit?
Okay, I think the biggest challenge when you open up a new business, especially B2B business, is to acquire the first client.
Yep.
If you can acquire the first client, the second and the third will come. Yeah.
See.
So for us, the first client is come from connection. Yeah. Or the people that we already know. Yeah. So when the first client come and they're happy with us, so they just refer us another client. Yeah. So that's what we start to see the future. Yeah.
I see. But when acquire the first client, right? Is it like 6 of you? That time.
At that time, the first client that I get is when there is only 2 employees, which is me and the CEO. Yeah.
I see.
That we get the first client. Yeah.
Right. So do you remember like what make you like what you do to make this deal happen? What do you do differently?
Okay. The thing is, we start to think that okay, the connection is very important. So we decide to join a group called BNI. Yeah, in our in the Bangkok. So the first time I joined BNI, I was like, oh, this is so old and outdated organization, a group of people. Yeah. For me, it's like a bunch of Generation X or baby boomer in that. Yeah. But when I come and I hear the concept, okay, the people sit in this room, it can be my client. So that's why I decided to join the BNI. And I was very successful with joining the BNI for the first chapter. And now we send four of us, every single one of us join BNI in a different chapter.
That's the way. That's how I connect with Peach.
Yeah.
That's how I connect with Peach. I see. So you are the one to first join BNI lah.
Actually, I the first person to know about BNI, but the first one is my CEO.
I see. Then after a few months, then he asked you to join. Then you join.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
I see. So how do you see the impact of joining these organizations?
How do I see the impact? So the thing is, I believe that about like 50% of my clients come from BNI.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait. At first, when you first joined, you say you feel like there are a lot of boomers in the organization, right? BNI. But then how do you deal with it? Because like we are both quite young, and then it feels like there are like generation gaps. How do you close the gaps? Like how do you convince those boomers clients become your clients?
Oh, okay. I think that's a great question because the first thing is you need to accept the differences, even the mindset, the lifestyle. Yeah, but people in BNI is not that hard. If you have experience in BNI, people they are very even though they are boomer, but they're young at heart.
Yeah, they are nice. I know that.
Yeah. And I can learn a lot from them as well. So as a member in there, so they see me as a young, maybe a nephew or
or
their
a brother. Little brother.
Yeah, younger brother. So I just they kind of really what they call in English can do I don't know but the thing is they see me as their kid and they also want me to grow up my business. Yeah, they are really supportive BNI people. So when I first doing the business, I don't know about finance, I don't know about accounting, I don't know about human resources. I just got the advice from these people.
I see. Seems like this become a promoting BNI podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Apparently.
So like that one I understand. And I'm quite curious lah. It's like for after you guys got the first sales, right? Meaning the first contract, and then after that you have like more clients. But do you remember, like on the very early stage of your business, like what is the most important client? Who is the most important client and make you guys have a huge, big retainers of your marketing? Yeah. So I think for everyone have their one main client when they are starting their journey. For me also have. Like, do you remember yours and what's the story about it?
Okay, so the first client, the first big client that can make my business survive, is that what you mean?
Yeah. The very
Can I
first.
say the name? My first client is Kohler.
I see.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Like.
Yeah, actually, it's a connection. This connection is come from the old agency that Pete has worked in. So he has the end contact with the previous agency, and he looking for the new one. And he just remember us as we have worked for them before. So he just kind of like, okay, you can come in and showing your proposal. So we started to get some of the smallest project of them, and we are very dedicated to that project. Yeah, and they just started. When you talk about Kohler is a big brand. They have so many business units, so they're starting to send other business units to us as well. Yeah, and right now I believe we have about 7 business units of Kohler that's working with us right now.
I see. So this brand is one of the most important client at the early stage to help you guys grow and have sustained cash flow.
Yeah,
I see. But like for Pitch, is previously you are the one to handling the account, is it?
Account. Actually, I joined like 3 months after Win joined this company, like full-time job, right? So when I joined, my responsibility is to shift from the data collection part to be the media biddable.
yeah,
Media buyer, yes. So I have to learn a lot of things like in a short period of time, because I was the only one there to do the media buyer. So the very first client that I handle, apart from Kohler, is in hotel industry. So, and they want to advertise on like Japanese people to come in and stay with them like at the hotel. So it's
So
very
what channel do you guys use back then to advertise for hotel industry? Is Facebook or Google?
It's actually we have
like, when people think about advertising online, people think about Facebook, people think about Google.
Yeah.
But that is other agency also propose the same solution as well.
Also, you guys do different things.
Yeah, I propose a different thing. So I take a look at what is inside of the Japanese people that come to Thailand. Yeah, and I found that Japanese people still use Yahoo Japan. Yeah, sir. So we are actually, okay, what can we do? So he is proposed the idea, okay, we should take a look at Yahoo Japan and how to advertise on it. Yeah. So we propose Yahoo Japan and so many other channels that Japanese people searching or beyond to find a hotel.
Yeah, including search and display on Yahoo.
Yeah.
So back then you guys proposed Yahoo advertising to the current the hotel clients back then, and they are very impressed with your proposal, so they take you in. Is it?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
I see. Interesting. So like for now, right? Like during your, because I think that for agency, right, there's like a growing trend where originally when you first started, there's some cash flow coming in, and then you face some cash flow issue when you start hiring people. Yeah. And then when you go to another, like from 5 people to 10 people, that's another level, and 10 to 20 to 30 people, there's another level. Okay. So for all these policies you guys has been running for 5 years, what's the most memorable challenges you guys has faced when in the first or second year of your business?
Okay, you want to start first? Or
Mm.
I think
Yes.
okay, the challenge is different, vary across the state of business. So the first challenge that we met is, okay, how can you find the first customer? But after we find a customer, we generate some revenue. The next challenge is we need to set up a system. Because when you are 5 people, you do things casually. Yeah. For me, I almost do anything in my company. My employee also do so many things in my company. But once you got more people, you need to set up the system. But before I know I have to set up a system, there is some breakdown happen with my people. Yeah, that is a red side that we should start thinking out, okay, what is going to be the clear scope of work on the agency? Yeah. So and with the system, we can scale it to 10 people. And after 10 people, there is another problem again. Yeah.
I see. I have a question. Okay,
Okay.
so can you tell me in very detail on what's the main problem you face before scaling to 10? And what's the very memorable example of you not setting up a system and then your employee breakdown?
Yeah.
I want to hear the juice of the story and then what happened next.
Okay. One of my one of my OO employee come to me, and she has a very mental breakdown. Yeah, about the work she do, and she's starting to tell me. Yeah, and that is the point I heard him. I heard from her, and I think, okay, I think it's a good sign, when people start complaining about something, it means we are growing bigger and bigger. So me and all the co-founder come to talk about, like, okay, we need to set up more of the system and the process and everything.
I see. So what kind of system you first implement to solve this problem?
Okay, there are so many. The first system is a job description, the most basic one. So we never have a job description before. Yeah. And okay, we're starting to do the job description, each position by position by position. Yeah, to make it clear for my employee, okay, what he or she should do daily.
I see.
And yeah, we also use so many like CRM or ERP system. For example, like we use ClickUp. We use the program called, we have so many software. Yeah, we have Bamboo HR, we have Google Chat. Yeah.
I see. So when you first, like, let's say ClickUp, right? I think everyone implement a system is a mess at first. And the most struggle part is not to introduce a system, but is to keep the consistency on using a system. Do you guys face any problem on that?
What you mean by that? Keep a consistency on the system?
Yeah, so the problem I found out, right, because I also like on the scaling stage now, and I find out that to know to use how to use ClickUp, right, that's just the first step. But the second step is to introduce to your team, and then make everyone to follow the steps on using a ClickUp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you face some problems on here?
When there is a change in your company, yes, some of the people will resist it.
Yeah, we resist.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
they don't want to do this more, or they want to do the same, or this is going to be more better than what you are introducing to us. Yeah, but the thing is, it's a contact that you give to your employee, and you communicate to them. Okay, I know. I told one of my employees, I know this is going to give more work to you, but I'm doing this because I want to see our company grow, and I want to see you grow up as one of my employees as well. I want you to have a career path. So this way, they understand, okay, I have to do more of this, but that's okay because they're going to be doing more for the company and for themselves as well.
I see. So like 4 of the co-founders adapt very fast on using the new tools, or some of the co-founders like not sure.
That co-founder is going to be me.
I see. So like after the system implementations, right? Then I assume it's like 10 to 15 people. And after that, you're skilling to more people, skill up. Then what's the next challenges you face now?
Okay. You want to talk
So
about?
let's continue from the ClickUp part. So luckily we start using ClickUp we have like 10 employees, so it's going to be easy to communicate with them, right? So when we scale up to like 40 people, I think one of the challenges is they know they use ClickUp, but they don't know how to use it right. Sometimes they don't use the template that we created. They just create the task by themselves without using all the guidelines that we set up, and it caused the struggle to our operation teams that working with them. So that's one of the challenges that we are facing. So we tackle it by having a meeting with them, and set up all the process again with them, that these are all the rules, and set all of that in the onboarding process of the new joiners who join our company as well.
I see. Then after that, like what happened? Like if everyone start using it right, and do you still face any other problems?
Okay. I would say like to scale from 20 to 40 people. Yeah, that's the hardest part for me.
Excuse me, I think don't have sound from your side. Xia, are you hearing anything?
No, I can't hear them either.
No sound now.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
sound, yeah.
Not here. Okay, toilet break.
Toilet break. Yeah, toilet break.
Toilet break.
Okay, toilet break.
Okay, you're back. Okay, so just now we were talking about 20 to 40 people is the harder part. Like why?
So when it was 20 people, so one of the co-founder, they take care of 5 employees. But when it become bigger, we cannot take care of all the employees. So the hardest job is to create the leader, to make one employee become the leader.
I see.
Yeah, and to find a manager. Yeah. Yeah, we're not successfully when we first time, when we try to build one employee to become the leader. So yeah, I remember she don't want to be a leader. Or even some people they say they want to be a leader, but when they had to face the challenge that the leader had to face, they kind of fail and they just quit. So for me, I think it's a new skill that I locked out is to the ability for me to create a leader in my organization.
I see. Like, what's the key? What's the key you think that you can able to create a leader? And yeah, you can tell us on that.
Okay, I think the first thing is you need to have a right ingredient. Yeah.
Right.
You can have a fresh graduate. Yeah. Because I also a fresh graduate when I first started business, but you need to be able to hear them that they really want to grow in your in your agency. Yeah. And I told them, okay, it's gonna take you 2 years to become a leader. Do you want to do this? Yeah. And if he accept it, I'm gonna tell him what he need to face. And if he willing to face it, and he can survive, yeah, after he get the challenge. So I think that's a leader.
I
But
see.
you know, some people they say they want to be a leader, but they don't want to sacrifice anything. Yeah.
What's the key sacrifice you think a leader should make?
I think the key sacrifice for me is can come from many things. They are willing to do more work than the other. They are willing to accept that they need to improve themselves, and they are willing to be able to be generous to other people. You know, because sometimes when one of your employee have some problem or some issue with a client, yeah, if you are the leader, you will jump right into it. Yeah. But if you are not, you kind of like avoid it and let your team go and face the employee yourself.
Yeah, so sometimes a leader needs to stand up for their people as well.
Yeah.
Right, great. It's a very interesting one. And I think recently I have a conversation with one of our in Malaysia. There's a platform called Artist. So it's basically same with Fiverr and Upwork. Yeah, you guys know Fiverr, right? The freelancer platforms and Upwork.
Password. Yeah.
Yeah. So in Malaysia we have one app as well. It's called Artist. And I had a conversation with him 2 days ago. So he basically is developing a new product where they help marketing agencies to find a qualified leads. Since they are designer platforms, so they have a lot of people which needing this kind of service, design service, will go to the platform and find freelancer. But when they go and find designers, they also want to have marketing agency to help with them. But on the platform, that they don't have any marketing agency listing. So he just developed a new product, is to take this kind of potential marketing leads and connect with marketing agency. So match together. And then they selling some credits and stuff like that. But before he started, he find like 70 plus agency owner to have a conversations to ask them what's the main problem they face. So he found out that a lot of agencies owner, they are the owner and usually it's them doing the sales. So them doing the sales, and they have a lot of problem on facing bad quality leads. So sometimes they text you and then they not give a shit about you. And then they just comparing quotation and find the cheapest one. That's some of the problems we face, right? And he found out that in terms of talking to 70 agencies, right, he found that on the top tier agency, which the revenue is around $1 million USD and above. So I asked the difference on why is this agency can be hitting this kind of sales, where the other agency is just like 100 USD a month on sales.
And what's the secret ingredient?
Yeah, a year, not a month. Yeah. So I asked him what's the secret ingredient he observed. So he said that all these agencies, usually they are very strong in sales. Yeah, they are very strong in sales and they have a lot of salesperson. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, because I myself taking care of the sales team in my agency. Yeah. Back then, the only salesperson is me and my CEO. Yeah. And
you have already grown until how many person in your sales team?
Actually, until 40%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we only have one salesperson, which is our CEO.
You mean currently?
Pardon?
You mean when? Currently 40%, one salesperson?
No, I never hire a salesperson until our company reaches 40%, 40 employees.
I see.
Yeah.
So just two of you.
Yeah, actually, it's just one my CEO is the only salesperson. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and
Then
that's
he must
crazy.
be a very strong salesperson.
Yeah,
because he had experience in like media buyer and stuff.
yeah.
So the customer trusts him with all the knowledge that he has.
I see. Other than that, what do you think is the key quality of your CEO on getting so much sales? Like what he do right?
For the quality, I think my type of my CEO, which is T, he is a doer CEO. You know, what I mean is doer CEO.
Don't know.
His mindset is done better than perfect.
Oh,
Because sometimes people is okay, I gonna make a perfect proposal to our client, and the thing is that proposal never be made. Yeah,
Yes.
but my CEO he just like the doer or he action now. Yeah, he don't care if it's perfect or not. Yeah, he just do it. Yeah, that's what I really admire about him.
I see. I see. Okay, before we step into our table topic, right? Just questions. I'm curious. Like what? Cause four of you, right? So what do you admire about Peach, and what Peach admire about Fiend?
Oh, yeah. What quality do you guys see in each other?
No one however asked this kind of question.
We are the first.
Yeah. For me, I think do you guys know about the ISE? Have you
Yeah.
heard about it? Yeah. I actually compete opposite side. So I is I or influence, and Pete is
C.
C is what?
Compliance.
Yeah. So when we start working together, honestly I'm not really like him. Yeah. Because he is a person is very detailed about everything and very considerate in terms of thinking.
Mm.
And I'm just like okay. Do maybe just okay, do it for like to get a quick result. Yeah, but that's what make he actually the manager or the CEO that has the highest number of employee under him. Yeah, and he very good at logical thinking, and he a very mindful person.
Mindful.
The most mindful person. Yeah, in a company. So yeah, so I have to say that when I get acquired a new client without Pete, yeah, that client wouldn't stay long in our company. Yeah.
I see. So maybe you can get the client in, but the retainer part is on Peach.
Yes, exactly.
Right. How about Peach? What's your take on Vince?
Yeah. So since he is I, right? So he always has like I think many creative ideas coming from him. Like all the marketing strategy that is not like he can think outside of the box. So the proposal that he can give to the clients they can like he can make it like more, how can I say it?
More interesting.
Yeah, more interesting for the client. It is suitable for him to be like handling sales team. So
I
that's
see.
what I admire him at, like all the creative part for the marketing strategy and stuff. He always has that.
I see. Then how about to your other two co-founders? Like what do you guys like about them?
For Ti, just like Vin say, he is the leader that act very fast. When he see the problem, he schedule the meeting like in the next one days or 2 days, and
Actually, in the next minute.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then we just deal with the result later.
How about the other one?
Okay, for Bing is actually at my same age. Yeah, he also like me, but the thing with Bing is I think the quality that stand out for him is the patience.
I
Yeah,
see.
and he very what they call resist is his patient, and he is very calm. Yeah, the client love him, the agency love him because he's not like me. Yeah, when in the meeting. Yeah.
I see. Great. So four different co-founders has four different kind of personalities.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Bing and Peach is like more introverted. Am I right?
Of course.
Yes.
So have two.
Right.
I see. So I think we can jump straight into our topics, which is talking about TikTok in marketing in Thailand. Right. Because I just give you a big background on Malaysia. Because TikTok is booming across for the past 12 months in Malaysia. It actually is past 24 months, past 2 years. Yeah. So in Malaysia, the most revenue generated account is actually apparel, meaning selling Malay shirt. Because our main races in Malaysia is with the highest populations is Malay.
Malay.
Yeah, Malay first, and then Chinese, and then Indians.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have 3 big races in Malaysia. So Malay has like somewhere around 60 to 70% of populations. So the highest revenue generated accounts in Malaysia is actually selling a Malay shirt on TikTok. So
What is Malaysia?
okay, so it's like Muslimah shirt.
Okay.
Muslim, and then they all with long sleeve and blouse, and then
Okay.
yeah. So that kind of shirt is the top selling in Malaysia. So they are generating around $2 million USD a month.
Oh, okay.
$2 million US a month. So it's like a very crazy. Yeah, because in Malaysia we only have 36 millions of populations, right? 36, right? Yeah, correct.
Yeah, somewhere around that. Yeah.
Millions. So it's considered a small populations. So with 9 million to 10 million sales Malaysia ringgit a month is kind of crazy. Every week. Yeah. So that one is in Malaysia market, and especially in TikTok Live. Most of the revenue generated is from TikTok Live and affiliate doing live.
Yeah.
So that's a trend we see in Malaysia. But for Thailand, like how is everything on TikTok goes?
Okay. I think for Thailand we have for the background, Thailand we have about 65 million people, and about 60 million is on Facebook, and on TikTok it's about 54 million. So it's really close to Facebook. So I would say if you made a 10 Thai, 8 of them had a TikTok account. Yeah, and it's for me TikTok in Thailand is not just an entertainment platform. I think it's a way of life. So if anything go viral on TikTok, you bet it's go viral everywhere in Thailand. For example, if we're talking about a music, right now, if you want to make a music, you need to make it viral on TikTok, and it's going top in the charts. You see the K-pop or the trend of music right now is they want to make it short. They don't need to put much.
The trend of music.
Yeah, because the reason they want to make it short because people can use the hook for creating a TikTok video. Yeah. As you see, in the K-pop as well, we have New Jeans. The song is very short and very simple. Yeah, because they target the people who play TikTok.
So do your agency do a lot of TikTok content now for your clients?
Yeah, so many clients start to enter the TikTok, but I would say TikTok is not like Facebook.
Yeah.
When you are in Facebook, you just create a brand content and then you do the advertising.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, no one gonna care.
Yeah, it's more about UGC and the user generated content. It's more about authentic content, which yeah. So how do you make content for your clients if they want? Because right now we are also tapping into content creations in TikTok because since it's a trend, and a lot of our clients are requirements in TikTok. But we find it like hard to like switch from, we are from Facebook, right? We are from Facebook contents, Facebook advertisement into making TikTok advertisements. So right now, how do you like sort of like solve these problems?
Okay. I think I'm gonna talk this to the audience, to your audience.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are a brand and you want to make a TikTok content by hiring an agency to do it for you, that is completely wrong.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real for this because the thing is with the TikTok content, the brand itself, that you got to understand the type of content, the type of audience. Yeah. And it's like if you're going to hire an agency, but the most important, you need to understand it by yourself, that you cannot, so many brands that hire us to the TikTok content is, this is our CI, this is something that you cannot say, there's so many restrictions from the brand, and I say, you do it yourself. Yeah. But with TikTok, you got to be very authentic, you got to have some humor, or you got to be a little bit witty. Yeah, that is the nature of TikTok.
So you're suggesting that if a brand approach you, you're suggesting that they should hire a creator instead, right? For a creator under their brand instead of like approaching agencies. I think you lose your sound again. Can't hear. Yeah, can't hear again.
The sound stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not hiring an agency to do content for you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that, honestly.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be a good viral shot of content. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree with this, especially on the content and authentic part. Like this one girl, often come in my timeline. The cafe girl. He's from Thailand. It's from a cafe from Thailand. I'm not sure if you guys seen or not. It's like she just wears sunglasses and then she just stands every day in her TikToks. I think it's called Highway Cafe. You guys seen the video?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's called Highway Cafe, and the content is very viral. Although it's just a cafe, although it's just a girl dancing every day, but it goes viral. Like every videos have like a few million views, and then it reach like international clients. I mean, international audiences. I think that's the way the brand should go. Like current content trends. Yeah. Not just like shooting your products every day and then saying, we are coming out with these promotions, and like next week we have this promotion, come and buy our stuff. But instead, like shoot a very everyday stuff, or what is our stuff doing right now, or jump scare maybe, or like surprising, all this funny kind of stuff is going on in TikTok.
Yeah, I get it. TikTok is unlike Instagram. Yeah. When Instagram and you want to sell stuff, you're gonna look glamorous, you're gonna look beautiful. Yeah, but TikTok is not. It's about authenticity and it's about being real. Yeah.
So what's your take on LGBT is leading a trend on TikTok?
It's not just a thought, but this is real. Yeah. In Thailand, we in the past 2 months, our law has just legalized the same-sex marriage. Yeah, and in Thailand, maybe like 7% of the population are LGBT.
7%. Well, how many population do you have again? 100 million something, right?
60 millions in Thailand.
No, 60 million.
60 million. Well, that's about 3 to 4 million LGBT.
Yes.
Wow, a lot of people.
Yeah, that's quite. It's a big part of the community, and these people they are saying it's an LGBT economy. Yeah, it's actually an economy that be driven by LGBT. So these people, they are very creative. They are very very thoughtful. They are very they had a lot of freedom in them to express themselves. They are full of self-expression. Yeah.
Oh wait, it makes me curious. Are there any LGBT centric agency? Means that the agency is only LGBT. Are there any you don't know?
Yeah, you know, like I know one. Actually, you remember that I told you that I see one of my senior. They are get rich by open up their own agency.
Mm.
Yeah, that's agency. Actually, they call it agency กระเทย or กระเทย in Thai mean LGBT.
เอกสิกระเทย
Yeah, agency กระเทย
เอกสิกระเทย
Agency name is means LGBT.
Yeah, their motto. Yeah.
What?
Their
Yeah.
motto is LGBT.
Yeah, and
Wow.
they get so many clients.
So they
Because the
focus on
client
LGBT.
believe that if I hire an LGBT to
Mhm.
think to create some campaign, it's gonna be blast, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So the brand that's coming to them is the brand that want a sense of blast, sense of over the top campaign. Yeah. Something that could go viral. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
I see. But like, how is the business now for the agency?
For that, you mean for that agency?
Yeah, your seniors agency.
They're actually bigger than us. They have about like 120 people in their agency.
But
Are there majority LGBT people?
Yeah, majority
Oh.
LGBT people.
right. So they are focused more on creative part.
Yeah, more on the creative part.
Right. Interesting. But like in Thailand, like, cause just now you mentioned that if a business want to do creative on TikTok, right, better do themselves, right? But what is the scenario you think that when a business want to go on TikTok, and which part of you or the agency can help with when they want to be on TikTok, other than the content creative part?
Okay, the thing is, what I say is not like, okay, if you want to do the content on TikTok, don't hire an agency. But I say is you got to have a right mindset about hiring the agency. Yeah. Because if you want to go TikTok and you have so many restrictions, that is not going to work for both agency and for your brand. I think you can perfectly hire an agency that will be no problem. They will have a fresh idea. They will, because they know the audience on the TikTok. Yeah. But there is one part is to collab with a local creator. Because doing your own content is one thing, but if you want to make it more impactful, you need to do the influencer campaign or the creator campaign.
I see. Got it. Like for example, right? Because I have just an ideas lah. So if I am a F&B business, let's say I'm selling a Malaysia cuisine, and I want to penetrate to Thailand market. So what kind of advice you think that for global company want to penetrate to Thailand market, and let's say it's an F&B, what should they do?
Okay, is this a real question? Or is it a real question?
So this is just a assumption. Yeah.
Leon is trying to steal some
No.
idea.
No problem. F&B, right?
Yeah,
You mean food and beverage?
that's correct.
Okay. I think it's just like everywhere else in the world. You got to really understand the audience. You need to define the who is your audience. Because in Thailand, we actually one country, but we have 4 regions, and each region has their own dialect. So which means each region speak different. Yeah, slightly different. Okay, and whether you want to focus on Bangkok or whether you want to focus on the rest of the region, yeah, if you have to define. And the second one is you really need to know the audience, what they like, what media they consume. If you want to go TikTok and okay, I want to focus on elderly people, so I think that's a little bit, yeah, more elder is on TikTok, but I wouldn't say it's going to be the main focus.
I see.
So I think to answer this quick, I think you got to have a Thai team. Yeah, because Thailand speak our own language, so that is kind of big barrier. You got to have Thai team in house, or even you want to hire an agency. You're gonna have a Thai agency doing for them.
Understand, but like for just now you mentioned you have 4 dialects, right? But each dialect is it sharing the same language, meaning the words is the same, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
I see. Because if it's different, then you need to have like different kind of copywriting for different type of writing, different type of angles, or different kind of regions.
Yeah.
I see. Like, because currently you guys are working on a lot of portfolios, right? But what is the case? Because I'm me myself facing this kind of problems. Because we agency, what we do is we want to introduce our clients on trying out a lot of channel. So let's say they already explore on Facebook, Instagram, and whatever other platforms. And what is the point you think that what kind of businesses is suitable on TikTok? For some of the businesses, right? If it's like more boomer kind of businesses, I couldn't feel that it's very suitable on TikTok. But in your opinion, what kind of business is more suitable on TikTok? Let's say,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. For me, even though TikTok is rising, they're really booming, but unlike Facebook, not all the business is fit in TikTok right now. They might in the future, but for right now in Thailand, I think the business that work well with TikTok is the business that sell FMCG product and are very they have a small price. Because when you come to TikTok, you don't have an intention to buy anything.
Yeah.
But once you're on TikTok, you end up buying something. Yeah. So it's got to be something easy to buy, something that, okay, for example, okay, this is the gadget for my phone that I can stick it with my bed and I can watch it from what the Netflix, yeah, in my bed. So I'm gonna buy some silly stuff, some easy to purchase stuff. Yeah.
I see. Interesting. But like for Win, like what's your take on TikTok? Oh, sorry, for Peach.
Yeah, for me, I think I think one of the business type that could rise in TikTok is the service-based industry. For example, like the clinics, because the TikTok content is user-generated content, right? And when the user want to play TikTok, one of the things that they care is themselves, right? So if they see the content that is about them, they will start interested about that. One of the thing is one of the content could be like let's say, for example, if they have the pain on their neck, the service like the industry, the clinic can provide the content that is demonstrate how to relieve the pain on the neck, and they will start like interested on that on that clinic.
I see. But like, how's the funnels? Because let's say, right, your client is a service-based client, and they want to run ads on TikTok. So what's the whole funnel go? Like, how's the whole funnel goes? Like, first generate a new content, then what's next, and how they get sales.
So first, they all the content that is about the pain of the clients, like, and then the thing is in TikTok is they value the quantity more than the quality, right? So you need to generate like maybe 4 videos per week, so it can get more view from the TikTok algorithm, right? After that, they got all the awareness and considerations from that. Then we can create all the promotions creative on that, and then we can use the advertising based on that.
I see. So
actually, there is a function on TikTok which is a TikTok message in Thailand. So when people started to inserting in a service, they can chat with a clinic admin and they do the appointment
on TikTok chat.
on TikTok chat. Yeah.
I see. like how about like some of the businesses they want to direct them into their line?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that will be banned by TikTok because it's to other platforms?
Of course, it's gonna be prohibited.
Yeah.
I see. I see. But how about TikTok Live going on Thailand? TikTok Live.
For me, it's TikTok Live is go beyond just and selling or entertainment in Thailand. There is one account, the highest selling seller in TikTok. Her name is PimReply.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PimReply. She actually sell everything. She just like department store, and when she live, there are about like maybe 100,000 people watch her live.
Wow.
That's a
The
lot.
way, yeah, that's a lot. The way she's selling stuff is she complaining the customer. That what make her different. Yeah, she blaming. Yeah,
Like how? Like how?
Yeah.
yeah. For yeah, she just keep complaining the customer. Yeah, very aggressive. Yeah, but it turned out that the customer like to be complained by her. Yeah.
Right. She being very honest with the products and everything, right?
No, not like that.
I see.
It's a strategic. It's a strategic act that she complaining the people because she know the audience like it. Because
Right.
when she complaining something, it's going to be a hot issue in the Twitter, in so many other social media. People will capture or will record the screen about when she complaining. Yeah, but she have a very creative way to complain people. So that's the fun part of it.
I see. I see. So what's the name again? Maybe we can search later.
Yeah.
PimReply. Yeah.
Plimli
Yeah.
Pie. Okay. Nice. Plimli Pie, right? So on TikTok, is it very active now, or you feel like there's a downtrend going on?
For me, I think in Thailand it's
Live talking about.
for the live. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay now. I don't know whether Facebook going to do the live commerce, because I heard the rumor that Facebook gonna launch a new feature. It's just like a TikTok, for example, like affiliate. Yeah,
I see.
but right now it's only TikTok doing this, so it's still the most popular one.
I see. Does Thailand have Shopee?
Yeah, we have Shopee.
Is the Shopee is the main e-commerce?
Yeah, Shopee is the main e-commerce in Thailand.
So what's next after Shopee?
Lazada.
Or same to Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same. But like, how about on social media part? Like, what's the most used social media, and then followed by next?
I believe the most used social media is Line, because it's a chat.
It's a
social
chat. Right?
Yeah, everybody got to have a Line, and the next one would be Facebook,
Facebook.
and then it's YouTube. Yeah, but YouTube is quite in downturn because people shift to TikTok. Yeah. If you talk with me maybe like 3 years ago, I would say YouTuber is a rising, but right now no one want to be a YouTuber. Everyone wants to be a TikToker.
TikToker. Yeah. Right. So main is like Facebook, and then YouTube and TikTok.
Yes.
What's the stand of Instagram?
Okay. For the Instagram, I think it's after TikTok.
After TikTok, right?
Yeah. Because for the Instagram, most of the people that use Instagram is the people who live in the Bangkok. Yeah.
I see. Meaning the city people use Instagram a lot, but
yeah,
rural people might be using TikTok a lot.
Yes.
About the same last year.
Sorry?
About the same in Malaysia.
About the same in Malaysia.
Yeah, because actually we are like really close to each other.
Yeah. Similar.
This is our chatting tools. You're using Line. They're using WhatsApp.
Using WhatsApp.
Yeah. You are my own. For today is my only Line friend on my line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Thailand use WhatsApp as well, because we are not in so many countries that use Line. Yeah.
Yeah. For what I know is Thailand and Korea
Yeah.
and Taiwan, I think.
Yeah. Only
Mhm.
3 countries.
Three. And we have interesting data as we just do some research. And Thailand is actually fourth most active users in terms of the numbers in the world on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's number 8. And
Number 8.
number 1 is Indonesia, because they have a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Malaysia is not somewhere near any of the list. But next question, right? Because recently I look at the news. Thailand has some political movement on the moving forward parties. I think one of the leaders is called Pita.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how's the political stability there, and is that affecting your business?
Okay.
This is so out of the blue. Like suddenly become a political podcast. do you guys
Okay,
have to answer or anything? If that's an issue, you can tell us. We can always edit out the part.
Okay, no. I don't think it's anything is going to be an issue, because with the political movement or political transform, I don't think it's going to affect digital marketing industry.
Right.
Yeah, but with TikTok, it's actually empower the voice of the younger generation.
Mhm.
So you will see so many campaigns from the political party. They are starting their own TikTok account. You see some boomers sitting in the court. They just start their own TikTok account. Yeah, to get access to the younger generation.
Yeah, even our prime minister have a TikTok account. I'm not sure. Do you guys have that? What is the prime minister in Thailand?
Yeah, it just changed like a few days ago with some political issue. Yeah, the new prime minister is a woman, and she also has a TikTok.
I see. Even the prime minister is doing TikToks right now.
Yeah.
So how's the regulation on TikTok on there? Because like I think some places are getting more restricted in terms on content wise in TikTok, so that some of it's getting more and more regulated lah. So I'm not sure like how is it in Thailand?
Yeah, I would say it's probably like the same. TikTok is the most regulated platform. Yeah, when it's actually a barrier for us as an agency. When I work for example, I have clinic and they want to advertise on the surgery. Yeah, they cannot.
Oh yeah.
Because TikTok bans surgery. When you want to do aesthetic, you cannot show your syringe.
Needle,
The needle. If you are selling food, you got to have some certification to do the advertising. So many
restrictions.
So many unlike other platforms. Yeah, that could be more freely to do.
So brands need to be more creative.
Yeah.
To get around. Get around.
Yeah.
Right. Understand So actually, it's not the political movement is not too much impactful on digital marketing, right? And maybe it's to some of the more political related business, like offline business and other business. Because in Malaysia, we also have a lot of political movement.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it always affects businesses. Or in our case. But okay, let's move on from there and talk about one of the most interesting, I think it's the final topic of today, which is how's the marketing on cannabis? The weed.
Oh, the weed.
Yeah, because I just read an article just now and say that in June 2022, Thailand legalized weed, and not sure how is it going on, and how's the marketing for this kind of industry?
Okay. Yeah, they legalize the weed. It can be sold. but sadly it cannot be advertised online.
Right.
Yeah. So with the weed marketing, it's usually online. When I mean live platform, because live has no restriction on this. So mostly for the marketing on weed, it's actually more into like a peer-to-peer marketing. Yeah.
Right.
Because unfortunately there is not much to talk about the marketing on weed because they are not legalized to advertise. Yeah.
I see.
So you're not gonna see the creative campaign about selling weed on any of the
I
spot.
think it's similar to vape in Malaysia. You can't advertise them vape,
Similar
yeah.
to web. Yeah.
and
I
then you
see.
get like maybe a small influencer selling them on their stories or that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I see. But like, how's the legalizations going? Because I've never been to Thailand for some years, and I'm not sure that like, is it everyone smoke weed on the road? Like,
You know, when the weed was legalized, I'm gonna tell you this story. I the one who like kind of like before it legalized, I like to smoke it quite often because you have to sneak it. But once it legalized, I have never smoked weed again
what?
because you can smoke everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, it's not cool anymore to do it.
Yeah, it's not cool anymore to do it. But yeah, you see some people smoke on the street, but that's okay. Yeah, but not so many, I would say.
I see. But do you think it makes a difference on before legalized and after legalized? Like, how's the whole Thailand? Like, what's the differences?
The thing is, right now I would say, so we have a political change a lot. Yeah, with the legalization of the weed, it's from the previous political party. We never know what's going to happen with the current party.
I see.
Yeah. Right now, it's just like, okay, I want to do it, but I also aware of the future. If I invest it in my weed business, so and how about if the future they're not legalized anymore? Yeah, it's quite like something like this. Yeah.
I see. But is nothing's wrong to smoke weed on the road in Thailand, and that's not too much restriction?
Yeah. No. Yeah, you can smoke anywhere.
I see.
Actually.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing with Thailand is they're not legalize vape.
Legalize weed, but not legalize vape.
Yeah, it's a political issue as well because some party losing the benefit if they're legalize vape.
Right. Understand. Interesting for this kind of informations. But I remember last time Pitch told me that you guys are working on some of the businesses client, which is what's that called? What's Tang Pu called in English?
But no idea.
Oh man, 1 second. Let me Google.
Pawn shop, brother. Pawn shop.
Pawn shop, right? PAWN pawn shop.
Okay, pawn shop.
Yeah, so because in Malaysia, right, we cannot advertise pawn shop as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so pawn shop is not allowed to advertise in Malaysia, but I'm not sure whether it's from Peach told me that you guys have some clients on pawn shop.
Yeah. We have we have the biggest pawn shop in Thailand as our client.
Right, like
Is
like
that a chain store? Like they have many locations, is it?
Yeah, they have like 56 branches.
56 branches.
Around the country.
I see, but like what kind of marketing you guys help them to do?
You know, when we talk about the pawn shop, the image of the pawn shop in Thailand, it used to be very old-fashioned, very outdated, because no one going to pawn shop anymore, especially our young generation. Yeah, but for me, it's to re-image the pawn shop. Yeah, it's not an old-fashioned, and it's still okay, and it's still perfectly fine if you're going to pawn shop. Yeah, it's just like you're going to the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys help them to rebrand their company?
Yeah, I do some advertise for them. Yeah, to help them rebrand.
I see. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I would say part of it on the media buying part. Yeah.
So you guys are targeting the younger audience for them, or their original, older audience?
Okay. The thing is, I do both. Yeah. For the older audience, yeah, they quite guarantee the conversion. But for the younger audience, it's a new market that become more bigger and bigger every year. So we need to make an awareness for these people as well.
So you're saying that actually the younger target audience perform better in conversions?
Not now.
No, now I
Not
see.
now. Now it's
So
just like
Malaysia is
making
still in
an
the awareness stage.
Yeah.
I see.
I see. But like in pawn shop, like what kind of channel is it? Is first of all, is it legalized in Thailand to market for pawn shop?
Yes, it's legal. It's legal to do that in Thailand.
Right.
Another we do is we do Google Ads and Facebook mainly.
Yeah, and they also have some TikTok. Yeah.
And some TikTok as well.
Yeah, some TikTok as well. I remember doing the video for them. Like you got to be creative when you're on the TikTok. The story is that is that you give some stuff to the witch, and the witch turn that into the money. Yeah, it's some story like that. But yeah, we add more spy, we add more humor to it. Yeah.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's about the podcast today because we are completely over time.
Oh,
over time by a lot.
Very fast. Yeah.
Yeah, as I told you, right, when it first started, you're gonna be uncomfortable, but slowly it will be very fast. Yeah, but before we're ending the podcast, and thank you so much for Peach and Vince for these sessions, and it's our first Thai agency sessions. Definitely, we will have you again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we couldn't speak Thai, so we couldn't communicate with the rest of the two founders.
Okay.
Yeah. So before we ended this, but what's your advice for people who want to start on digital marketing, or maybe working for their own company on starting digital marketing agency, or they want to start working on this field? What's your advice?
Okay, you want to do it?
Yeah, I think for me, I think if you are the full-time employee that working in the agency first, and you want to open your own agency, I think you need to like build your relationship with the others in that company, because connection is quite like crucial there. So when you like left the company and your colleague left the company, they can think about you and all the things that you help them, and they can reconnect it with you. It's gonna be easier when you're doing your own business after that.
I see. How about Vince?
Okay, my only advice is to get started. Stop thinking too much. Yeah, there's a bunch of video on YouTube that you can learn or you can study. Yeah, so just get started as fast as you can. Yeah, that is my only advice. Yeah, because digital marketing is something that you can learn it by yourself online.
Right. I see. So before we ended this, anything to shout out to for today? You have 30 seconds.
Okay, this is a commercial break, right?
Commercial break.
Okay, for the audience, listen from Malaysia and over Southeast Asia country. So we are for today, and right now we have a promotion. So we running and doing the advertising on Google for free.
Right.
With free of charge for 3 months. Especially if you tell me you are from Leon or CL, yeah, with free of charge, with no management fee, with no agency fee. Yeah, you just use the media spend only. Yeah, that's our promotion, especially for the Asian marketer audience.
I see. Please help our agency to run ads. Okay, so thank you so much to have
We can
Vince.
talk more about that.
Thank you so much to have Vince and Peach today, and also our co-host C-Hell. And I think that's about it. And we will see you guys on next podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
สวัสดีครับ